You know what I love about the parlay? You only need to hit one. That's right. You only need to hit one across the entire week in which we do these in order to be up. Not even to break even, but to be up. So a lot of you upset. Well, we didn't hit the parlay last night. Come on, what's going on? I get it. Cleveland, what are you doing? Screwed us, screwed you, screwed me. It happens. But again, we hit one tonight. It's Wednesday. We started this thing for the week on Monday. You will see we will be up significantly because I'm over 5-1 on this parlay. I have to double check. Might even be 6-1 here. You hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, please. We love that. It definitely goes a long way. So we appreciate that. I get it. You're pissed off that you came here for a parlay. You put money on the parlay and it didn't hit. Don't worry. We got you. All right. We're going to start with our very first play right now, if that's okay. I got a lot of stuff. Bet365, 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER, the OddsShopper tool. I got a lot of stuff to tell you. But right away, first off, it's the Denver Nuggets. That's the play. That's the first leg. We're going to hit a couple of player props in here, but number one on this large slate, at least larger than what we had on Halloween, and hope you had a fun trick-or-treating night with you or your kids. Maybe you were the one who did it. But of all these games we get to choose from, the one that, for me, I love is Denver. On the road, only laying a short 2.5, depending on where you build. Might have moved already, was 2.5 a little bit earlier here. But here comes Denver just absolutely on fire. And I don't know if people are just waiting for this other foot to drop or if they're just waiting for a letdown. I don't know if you're going to see another foot when you've got Murray and Jokic just absolutely cooking right here. And then on the other side, it's just been that question where who else is going to provide consistent offense outside of Anthony Edwards, which we know is just not sustainable for a good team. This is not a good basketball team, Minnesota. I am certainly willing to take this jump right here and load up with the Denver Nuggets first and foremost. All right, so Nuggets minus 2.5 is our first play at Minnesota. Now, you can put it on one play. You can put it on this whole parlay. It doesn't matter to me. Bet 5, get 150 back in bonus bets, or your first bet's back up to $1,000. That's at Bet365. Again, Bet365 is only in a handful of states. So we have links below. I built this parlay that we're talking about that I'm going to give you here on Caesars. You can sign up there. BetMGM, you can sign up there. All of the different places. I do a same game parlay 3 times a week for DraftKings, where you could only get a certain deal there. We're not just beholden to one book. It's OddsShopper for a reason. So next play here. And again, the Nuggets being the biggest one. DeAndre Ayton. This is where we go next. Because if you look at, well, I would think, first off, it's probably just a matter of struggle that we've seen from, well, maybe it's consistency. I should say that. Consistency. This dude ain't grabbing 23 rebounds. That's probably the first thing. He's not taking away 23 rebounds like we just saw in 32 minutes against Toronto, which controlled the basketball game. That ain't going to happen. So as we load up our second leg, you can see there we threw Jaren Jackson in there from Memphis. I don't know. I guess everybody just assumes that J3 is on the Memphis Grizzlies, but DeAndre Ayton under 10.5 rebounds. This, much like we just talked about here, and I think it's just difficult to repeat an effort like that. And the expectation now, of course, is that, well, he's gonna slam into Pistons' bodies and control the glass. You know, their big-bodied center. We'll see what happens with Jalen playing with that ankle injury. I think he's going to play, even though he's listed as questionable. I just don't think it's going to be as easy for DeAndre Ayton. And then, look, that's the same scenario here with Jaren Jackson Jr., where you're looking at 8.5 rebounds we're going under. Memphis, look, this squad is clearly not what we thought it could be, minus Ja Morant. You're on the road against Walker Kessler and the Utah Jazz up front. This is not an easy team to rebound against, despite their 1-3 record. Both of these guys are going to struggle to get to their rebound prop. And both of these guys at DeAndre Ayton under 10.5 and Jaren Jackson under 8.5 give us a really good outlet here to attack unders in the rebounds. So you've got Nuggets minus 2.5, and you've got both Ayton and Jackson Jr. going under the rebound props, 10.5 for Ayton, 8.5 for Jaren Jackson Jr., respectively. That's a plus 526 parlay smash for you. Okay. And as I promised, I'll show you what we have cooking up here on the OddsShopper page. You can see these are our top bets. Oh, look at that. DeAndre Ayton rebounds. Now you can find it at a better price over there at Sugar House. Huh. Number one prop on the board. Interesting. Interesting. Here I am paying 110 like a sucker. That's because I can't bet at Sugar House and Unibet, but that's a different story. You can. Oh, okay. Okay. DeAndre Ayton to record a double-double. Now that would be one hell of a middle, huh? Going under 10.5 rebounds and playing the double-double. I don't necessarily suggest it, but it would be profitable if you could nail that. Discord's below too, just showing you. Discord's great because not only do we have this amazing community, shout out to my guy Harambe who continues to push through, news guides up on there, but you also get access to all of us, Eric Lindquist and more. But the beauty too is, for me at least, I get to post all these OddsShopper plays for you on the Discord for free, so you don't have to pay 2 times over or any of that other wild, wacky, little shady shit. So there you have it. Discord's below. OddsShopper plays of the day. This is your parlay of the day in the NBA. And let's, as they do on the Meat and Three, eat.